MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there. And
a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Javier Ryan.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's 1 for 2. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just getting started here in Philly. A bouncer up the middle. Hernandez from shallow center. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Step down, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strike.
Counts 1-0.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. No outs, nobody on. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Hoskins is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. So striding forward now, Carlos Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1. Swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's gone 2 for 5. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on a breaking ball. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. His past history against John Lester, he's just 2 for 12. Popped him up.
Hernandez.
Rizzo will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. And this is low, ball 1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there, and he is out on the tag. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
John Lester.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Vince Velasquez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Murphy ranging into the outfield, 1 away. Into the box, Jose Bautista.
Right fielder, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just a bit low, ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Odubel Herrera, who got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he popped him up. Baez ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. So in now for Chicago, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Three and 2 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's Javier Baez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Okay, Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Almora is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now batting, Mike Del Franco, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air down the line in left. Zobrist moves over, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Another 0-2 home. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
So digging in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Almora is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Hernandez.
And that misses inside 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he's safe. Chopped at the plate. But it's foul, strike one. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. And there's ball 2 now. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Started to go around, but it's a called third. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Kyle Schwarber is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
Daniel Murphy.
Missed with a breaking ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Looking to send him packing again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss. Hard hit to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop! He goes to first. What a play! Mike Montgomery enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the...
Number 38, Mike.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Baez trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Grounded to third. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker. to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1.
Count of 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his left, Hernandez. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's Carlos Santana now. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. So stepping in, Maikel Franco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hap is there. 2 down. Ready now, Wilson Ramos. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Too low, 1-0. 1-1 the count now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Franco, runner at first with 2 gone. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Jason Hayward will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit to third. There is Franco. And that's the second out. Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the... Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Strop is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Gloved by Murphy. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Standing in, Pat Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Justin Bour will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. His career line against Pedro Strop, he's just 1 for 6. And that one just missed outside. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he'll strike out here yet again. Adam Morgan will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping.
Number 46.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Morgan, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. It's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
That misses. 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Here's the 3-0. 3-1 to him now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. The next hub up, Wilson Contreras. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And able to lay off the fast ball away. Carl Edwards Jr. takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. Here's the first pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Goes to third with it, and he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Now the 2-0. There's a strike. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Cesar Hernandez sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. The 1-0. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. That falls down, and in comes the winning run. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run.
Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he fouls this one off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Ball 3.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's set and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There he goes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. So 1-1. Is a fastball down below the knees. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. In now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Check swing called strike 0-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 4. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Michael Franco becomes out number 2 this inning. Down the third baseline. Donaldson's there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Josh Donaldson.
Leading off for Cleveland, third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Donaldson.
High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Lonnie Chisenhall. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Full count, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Kipnis runs. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Kipnis stands at second with 2 gone. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So next to the plate for the Phils, Wilson Ramos set to lead off the home half of the second. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ramos makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Corey Kluber, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The count now at 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. There goes Brantley. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. Stepping in, Jose Bautista as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Jose.
This pitch is popped up. Encarnacion waits on it. Oh, no, he totally missed it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. First time up, he went down looking.
Odubel Herrera.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. And they're runners at the corners now. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Herrera's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. A potential second run of the inning stands at third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Michael Franco is at the plate as he watches ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kipnis is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. Missed with a slider. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to second for the force. Edwin Encarnacion now as we begin the top of the fourth. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Third baseman, John Donaldson.
From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Throw won't get him. Striding in for the Indians, Lonnie Chisenhall looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is taken outside for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A ball and a strike. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Digging in, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Donaldson, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A ball and two strikes to Kipnis.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one.
Count is 2-1.
3-1. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Swing and a miss, good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2. And here's a curveball looked at, strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now as Drupal Cabrera, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kipnis has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Pivetta, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike three in his first plate appearance. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So here now is the pitcher, Corey Kluber, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Missed with a breaking ball.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he knew he was in trouble there as they just... Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Ramirez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
3-1 to him now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. There goes the runner. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Now in the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third, and he fouls this one off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Encarnacion isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Oh, and Batista's throw is right on the money. Here's Carlos Santana now. A couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 0-1 pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
So 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Santana leads off first with one away. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And it misses. 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. As Asdrubal Cabrera would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Pat Neshek comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. He's running, and he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 0-1 delivery. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Here's Michael Brantley. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Gomes at second with 2 down. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pat Neshek. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And there's one down now. So striding forward now, Jose Bautista. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The 2-2 one more time. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Now back to the So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Very weakly on the ground. Another 2-2 offering. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Ramos puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and... So now Carlos Santana, and it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times.
Carlos Santana.
Dan Otero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. He went down on strikes last time up. Ramirez takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Luis Avilan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 70, Luis Avilan.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed the bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jason Kipnis is on deck. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Standing in, Jason Kipnis. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. 1-0 the count. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Our final line score.